Greetings, Peacekeepers, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I am Captain Tirek of the heavy battlecruiser Injunction, as we continue our war of pacification against the Gorn Confederation. Yes, last time we were making some pretty decent inroads, doing a little bit of raiding up here in northern Gorn territory. We're going to steadily try and cut off this area here, because there's a couple of good planets in around this area that we're going to probably want to take, and if we surround them with our territory, it'll be more likely that the territory naturally grows over them. Whether or not I devote significant resources to do that, probably not. But it is a thought going forward. Until then, though, we are probably going to continue to focus on the Gorn Confederation homeworld at 22-3. Last time we managed to kick some major butt, and we just recently took out a shipyard and have a little bit of damage, so since we need to step off the square anyway, let's pop back to the starbase and patch this up real quick. So we need an extra admin shuttle. We're good on Marines. I'll put on 3 more spare parts just because. He's out of Marines. He uses them way too frequently, I feel. He needs to keep them mostly for defense, and hopefully he won't continue to try and bomb me. That's been an annoying problem that the AI keeps doing. They keep trying to bomb us. Unfortunately, we must now do a diplomatic delivery. Some high-powered bureaucrat saw that the Injunction, the hero ship of the fleet at this point, was in port for a quick repair and refit, and decided, hey, you need to go transport the ambassador to this random planet. Thanks a lot. It's not like we have more important things to do with our PPDs and our plasma torpedoes and all the firepower that we can bring to bear. So I'm seeing 2 targets, a pathetic fighter, not even going to bother, and a command cruiser plus. So we're not quite ready in order to fire a probe, but we are working on it slowly but surely. If he's a command cruiser plus, I'm going to guess 2 plasma S's. If I'm unlucky, it's going to be 2 plasma S's and a pair of plasma F's. But we will find out in approximately, I want to say, 8 seconds. But I'm not really sure about how that works out. Oh, of course, we do need to be in Wild Weasel preparations. We'll reduce speed by 1 point in order to do that. And yeah, PL-15 is our target. There's some kind of PT over there that is also our enemy. However, I don't think he'll be much of an issue at all. It's 2 plasma S's. Okay, so we were kind of lucky. Twin plasma S's it's not horrible. I mean, 2 heavy weapons for the ship. I suppose plasma torpedoes kind of count as double if you think about it. Would you count plasma torpedoes as like double when it comes to heavy weapons on board a ship? Because I feel heavy cruisers is 4, and then battle cruisers is either 5 or 6, and then once you hit up to dreadnought, that's when you're supposed to have about 8, between like 6 to 10, depending on the age of the dreadnought that you came out with. I'm including missile launchers for the most part. But yeah, so a command cruiser, he'll have additional command links and all kinds of fun, crazy stuff that didn't really translate over into this game. But, you know, we will accept what we've got and hope that someday soon some amazing game company will come out and decide to remake this and basically take this game and improve it in the ways that we have kind of discussed as of late. Making it more in-depth, especially on the overworld, working on Marines, that sort of thing. But I digress, and we are slowly getting in towards the enemy. He is not a threat at all, unless he suddenly opens fire with like a ton of plasma torpedoes. I'm not concerned. We're going to set him locked down, so he'll only fire when we tell him to. We'll open that up as soon as we get within PPD range, but I do want to concentrate our firepower. It's a very, very effective tactic. 3 PPDs on a single target. Pretty cool. So 17... 16, 15, and you may shoot. Oh, perfect. It's beautiful. And we're going to slow down. And we're going to dump a weasel. And excelente. We will now open fire with our plasma torpedoes. And he decided to block it, but we still have a plasma torpedo ready to rock. So very shortly, let's take a look at this guy. He's got 2 missile launchers, not concerned. Defensive tractors, activate 2 please. Excellent. Fire plasma torpedo. All phasers, engage at will. And that's how we do. So, our second Wild Weasel is ready again. We are maintaining 2 tractors in order to hold off whatever he's got. And we've done some pretty nice damage to this guy in front of us. I think we're doing quite well. I'm going to order you, break formation, go fight how you feel you must fight. because I don't want him caught up in my stopping maneuvers for no apparent reason. There's no reason for him to be stopped when I'm stopped, basically, just so I can pump out the Wild Weasel. We are revealing our weak rear sides, which is not cool. Wow, spitting out a plasma torpedo on the freighter. I'm not super happy about that, but hey, it's his ship. He gets to make decisions on his ship. Yeah, that's what I'll tell myself. Just lay into him with those phasers. Oh, we do not have great phaser arcs, but we do bring a lot of concentrated firepower to the front. It's pretty cool if you think about it. Just like the amount of forward firepower we bring to the table is hilariously fun. Unfortunately, it's only 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he actually did go for a full additional shot. I've been kind of keeping track of what the Lawmaker does with his PPD, and especially last episode, pretty much every single time he used it, he was using it in underload mode. And I'm trying to figure out the circumstances that the AI selects which mode to use it in. Maybe it's because we were fighting so slowly. So we're going to get back on target, and we're going to open fire with the PPD. It took a little while for the targeting beam to select for one of them, so he did not receive the full brunt of it. He's lost 4 of those forward phasers, and he's still patching his plasma torpedo S's. I'm going to assume he has power problems. I don't see a shuttle bay anymore. That shuttle bay is gone. So I'm going to send a torpedo his way, see what he does with it. It may be wiser to wait until we can get a shot on an open side, but yeah, it's not there. Alright, torpedoes away. Got all our torpedoes out. This is going to crunch most of his shielding out. That won't be a threat at all. So now we'll get it nice and close with the phaser fire, and that's that. Okay, we can now go to green alert, maximum speed, and maximum time crunch. After all, we're just dropping things off on the Commerce Planet. And what better way to sort of herald that you are here for the conference than to blow up the escort of the enemy? I think that really kind of sets the tone, doesn't it? The ISC does not play ball with the other races. The other races must play ball with us. And if we don't like what they're trying to play with us, well, we will, well, yeah, you saw the plasma cloud back there. Let's start slowing down. We don't want to hit the planet after all. That would be bad. Hitting planets is very bad in this game. And wow, it takes us forever to decelerate. So we're slowing down. Slowing down by building in some sideways turning. Okay, now we'll go straight in. By the time we hit it, I think we did a little bit too much. So we're going to need some power back. Increase speed. 7, 6, and 5. All stop. Time back to normal people time. And beam over the ambassador. Excellent. A mission well done. Well done indeed. The way that all missions should be completed. So what do you got? What do you got? What do you talk? What do you talk? A decent amount of prestige for that. We didn't take any damage. We used up 1 Wild Weasel. I'm going in. We're going in! Another patrol on the planet. Gotta steadily break this thing down. It's a homeworld, so it takes a lot of effort. Because it starts with a high Empire defense. Hit that red alert. Immediately start preparing the Wild Weasel. And we can pump up the speed. Pump up the speed. There we go. Pacification record, blah blah blah. No enemy targets yet. Just the gorgeous nebulas that are on display, as always in this wonderful pack. If you want to play Starfleet Command with this wonderful pack, the link is in the description below. I know some people have contacted me saying they've been having trouble getting their games going. In terms of technical help, there's not much I can offer, quite frankly. My game worked pretty much super easily when I followed the instructions that were provided on the download links, which are in the description. If you're having more problems with that, I can give it a shot, but quite frankly, you're probably better off contacting the people who actually work on this mod. They can be found at the Hot and Spicy forums, which there's a link to them down below. And they probably can answer any question that you've got to fix things so you can make your game run. This game really is too great a game to have to sit out because you couldn't find a solution to a problem. They will help you find the solution to the problem, I'm sure of it. And if enough people start asking questions and start having their questions answered, well, eventually that'll build up a nice database so that the next time someone comes up with a question on how does this thing work, well, then there will be a list of things. This is a common problem that you'll run into. I know that the Windows 10 Creator Update has had an effect on some people, and so you may have to go digging and looking around for a solution to that. It has something to do with some of the changed settings that the Creator Update did, but I know that's not universal. This is a really old game, so most problems aren't universal when it comes to it. But yeah, if you have a question, definitely check out the Hot and Spicy forums. Links down in the description below. Make an account, ask your question, and I'm sure they'll be able to they'd be happy to help. But anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, and he's totally wasted his PPD on a completely fruitless shot. You saw the targeting beam seeking back and forth, unable to get a good lock. That's what it does. It will seek back and forth until it manages to get a good lock, and then we will send the plasma down the way. And it's always nice when you get a good hit. Excellent. And he's fired his plasma torpedoes at my assistant, at the Lawmaker. Yes, this is my assistant, the Lawmaker. Ah, crap. So this is going to suck a bit. Just a little bit. We're going to slow down. Most of our phasers went offline because they fired at the plasma torpedo to help out the Lawmaker. And now we open up with everything. Getting some nice hits on through. What is he? He's a Celet, which is CCF. Command Cruiser F-type torpedo refit. That's what I'm getting from that. That's what I'm going to guess. So we'll increase low speed. Don't need to go all that fast. Get into a nice spot and rip through that shield. And he had green shields on that. Oh, I like our firepower. Nice. 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 Beautiful. Yeah, the great thing about the PPD is the fact that it hits 3 shields. It'll hit the shield that you're facing and the 2 to the sides. If you happen to come at an angle that only shows 2 shields, it will hit the 2 shields with an even more powerful strike. So it's a pretty nice weapon. And if you can just hit a hull and not have to worry about shields, oh, now that's the good stuff. Get the PPD online. Oh, perfect position. Crap, I'm not going to be able to turn in time. There we go. Oh, so good. So much wonderful damage. Right on into him. So many systems offline. He's got 2 phasers left. Unfortunately, his heavy weapons are still fully online, which is dangerous, quite frankly. I mean, plasma torpedo S's are no joke. Even in this horrifically damaged state, if he manages to get a couple of good shots in on us, that could be the end of it. Unfortunately, I turned off in the wrong direction. The Lawmaker has dumped another Wild Weasel. And yeah, because I've got 3 phasers and a plasma torpedo S on the port side, and I am turning to starboard. Yeah, not working out quite as well as I would hope. Unfortunately, though, our S-type torpedo is about to come online. 1, 2... So he's underloading it here. Firing out both torpedoes. Oh, this is going to be it. Just shattered. See, plasma torpedoes, there's nothing better. Just in terms of raw crunch power, plasma torpedoes. And mix it with the PPD, which gives you that sort of mid-range skirmishing, which sets up your further runs. It's just so good. Empire Defense is down to 40. We will pop back here, go to supply. He doesn't need any health. We'll grab 2 shuttles. Finish with that. Lawmaker, how are you doing? You're doing fine. Okay. Map. Back to the grind. We will destroy this thing. Eventually. That is the goal. Eventually we will destroy and take over this planet. And we will get all of the commerce that is involved in that. So surprise reversed. It's something I've actually been kind of avoiding, if I'm 100% honest. The problem is we don't have weapons that fire a lot. Our plasma torpedoes do a lot of damage, but it's that damage once every 3 turns. So plasma S-type torpedoes, I believe, do 30 damage. It takes 3 turns to charge. So yeah, it takes, I'm gonna guess it's like 5 or 6 turns before these guys turn on. It may be like longer than that. It may be like 10 turns. But wait, Hydrans? What? It's the Hydrans. What? Okay. I'm sorry, I totally lost my train of thought when I suddenly realized we were striking the Hydrans. But no, as I was saying, so much of our firepower is wrapped up into a single weapon that's going to hit a single target. So, because we don't shoot a lot, the surprise reverse for us personally hasn't worked out so great so far. Now, maybe I was just doing it wrong. Maybe I'm doing the surprise reverse the wrong way for plasma-armed races, and it's even easier. But I've found that with the Klingons and the Federation, we had a much easier time trying to do a surprise reversed than when we play the ISC. So increase speed, got to get in there fast as possible. Also, we have no, whatchamacallits. The things that do the stuff. Scatter packs, that's it. You can break formation, kill whatever you want. The important thing is to just lay out the firepower. No scatter packs, which really kind of restricts what we can do. Because what you could do is, you're over one with heavy weapons, and this is battlecruiser for the most part. Your overrun with heavy weapons would kill one, your overrun with phasers would kill another, and your scatter pack would kill a third, if you were lucky. That didn't kill him. Didn't always or even often work out like that, quite frankly. And that didn't work at all. Yeah, it didn't always work out like that, and it was kind of rare, actually, to make that work that way. But when it did, it was pretty amazing and powerful. I don't remember ever seeing this class of ship during our Hydran campaign. Interesting. Yeah, there is a lot of new ship options in Orion Pirates Plus. It overhauls a ton of things. I'm not sure about the ISC. I don't know if we have any like new custom models for the ISC, which would be interesting to find out. But you know, the Klingons, a whole new things. The Federation especially benefit from OP Plus. I mean, they just get so much new stuff. It's great. I approve. Don't get me wrong. But in some cases, not always great. I mean, we did talk about the fact that the Klingons, they all look the same, and there was some better variety shown in the base game. And at some point, I'm going to get around to figuring out how to like set up the models so that I can fix that. That'll be for me personally. So let's come around. I don't want to waste the PPD at you because I don't think you can take it. I want to like use these things in an efficient manner. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice to just watch them die. Like, watch the power just take off huge chunks of their health. We're going to have to get the plasma torpedoes involved in this. No, we don't. Aha! The Phaser 3 is telling me no. No, trust in Phaser. Phaser will see you through, if you believe. We'll come in, torpedo his way, he's done. I have full confidence that will kill him. See? Total confidence. Didn't even flinch. Didn't even think otherwise. Okay, I'll admit there was a little part of me that was like he was going to take it. But no, these are Hydran ships, not Gorn ships. They've got no armor. They're chivalrous knights, and okay, so that actually doesn't work. Chivalrous knights, you think plate mail, but they don't have armor. We'll just go with that, or at least not significant in the way that the Gorn do. We're gonna stop on that. So yeah, just laying into them, they stand no chance whatsoever. The match is over. It might not be over. He's gonna survive the plasma torpedo. Okay, let's see if 6 Phaser 3s can do it. We're gonna get nice and close. Nice and close. Fire! Oh, they did. Lovely. Okay, and PPDs. The heavy hammer. My favorite way to kill someone for the IC right now is to kill them with a PPD. Because you don't do it often. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's hilarious. Just imagine them getting engulfed in a wave of plasma. Isn't that cool? We are down to 25 Empire defense. It will not last much longer. Pop up in here, do a patrol, just because we want to sort of put our influence out there more. Ooh, we're going to have to come home pretty soon and spend some of that prestige. We're at 3,000 even. It's pretty nice. Prep a wild weasel. I'm assuming we're going to run into Gorn at some point around here. A brief reprieve fighting the Hydrans. Ended by fighting more Gorn. This is pretty. This is just pretty. I'm sorry, I talk about this all the time, but dear God, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Ugh, love it. But no, we must stay focused. We must fight the good fight, pacify the child races, all of that good stuff. We've got a freighter. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. This is the button. Let's get in here, see what we can see. What kind of freighter are you? You are an FOL. So I don't know what that means. I'll send out a probe. May as well. But what's he got? 2 plasma F torpedoes. Scary. Well, I suppose theoretically he could actually punch through my forward shields. I'm going to assume he's some kind of police ship or Q ship. So we will open fire with this. Nice shooting. He's lost his forward shields. Let's get a plasma torpedo out his way. Oh, is he turning so much that he's not going to be able to bring... And he has just dropped a shuttle. So I'm going to slow up right on next to him, because I've got another plasma torpedo and a lot of phasers just ready to rip into him as soon as this attack shift goes away. Come on, attack shift, go away. We don't want you. You're gone. Oh yeah, just no. Good night. You thought you could fight, but you could not. We are nasty customers. That's really the only way to put it. We are nasty customers. It feels good to be able to like blast through that. 116 prestige, and the tile is neutralized. Missions. It's a convoy raid. So supplies coming in or out? Do you figure? Do you think they need supplies, or they're trying to get supplies out? Are they trying to evacuate people? Oh, us heartless jerks. It's a dreadnought. Oh crap! Everybody panic. It is a heavy dreadnought with a phaser upgrade. Oh boy. And we start at close range, which means plasma torpedoes will not start active. PPD might arm in time? I'm thinking I might want to underload these things just to get shots off, but do I want to really? The answer is no, I don't. Because I want to be able to get shots off with a PPD at full power. Reinforce the forward shields. This is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly incredibly quickly. I am not certain I can win this. Let's see if we can't cheat. Can we cheat? No, we cannot cheat. 30 Marines, we ain't cheating. Let's build in some distance here. Increase speed. He's doing a speed of 12. He's obviously preparing plasma torpedoes. Come on, I need to build in some distance to give my PPDs time to charge. PPDs selected. Okay, curl in. Our PPD should come online by the time we gain perspective on him. Yeah, now's as good a time as any. Oh, one target we didn't. There we go. Nobody's got plasma torpedoes yet. We're all 2/3 of the way to plasma torpedoes. So we're going to come in on him and we're going to rip open his frontal arc. Right now. Okay. Oh, yes! The shield held! Oh crap, the rear shields. So, one, plasma torpedoes will be ready momentarily. Immediate reverse turn on this. Increase speed by 0.2. I want to come up to our full 13. Yep. Come on. Plasma torpedo port side. Open fire. Starboard side plasma torpedo arm. Slow down just a bit. Come on. Arm that torpedo. Second plasma torpedo. Crap, he dropped it right as I fired. He's high energy turning. For no apparent reason. We are going to get a shot at his weakened shield, I think. We might be on a corner. Let's see where this goes. Attack shift gone. Fired into him. We lost our forward shield, however our armor held. He didn't put a lot of firepower into it. Let's get out of here. And I have 3... Oh, we've taken out his entire port side shielding. His frontal shield is down to minimum levels. Got to pull off just a bit. He's too close. Didn't activate. This one's going to hit. We have PPDs that need to come online. So we need to build in some distance. Gosh darn it, stop it! Plasma type torpedo R. Let's put what he's got. Oh, he took it. Crap. That's not good. That's not good at all. Continue light skirmishing fire. Let's get the PPDs on target. Come on. A little bit more. No, he's going to have a full shield up by the time we get the PPDs on target. PPDs on target. Punch through his rear shield. Excellent. Okay, so front, rear, and port side are all gone. He's taken some pretty significant damage. He's still going, though. Where am I reinforcing? We are reinforcing all, which is not good. We only want to reinforce the forward and port forward. Yes, port forward all your things to here. Get it within range of 5 before we open up with the phasers. Oh, Lawmaker, you're taking too many hits. You got to be careful with it, man. Our torpedoes are coming online now. They are going to have to crunch through his shields. He has dropped a wild weasel. This gets us in a good position, though. We can pull up behind him. And we do have a plasma torpedo all set to go on the starboard side. Patch job, only the engines have been damaged a bit. So, causing some damage in here. Can I capture at this point? No, 18. 18 will never happen. Slow down. I want to get a phaser shot on him. I have a lot of phasers. There we go. 26 damage was caused with there. All right, 2 more phasers. What arc do they shoot at? Starboard. So turn to starboard. Let him shoot. And let's set off this mine. There we go. We did take the damage from the mine, but it was totally worth it. We need to build in space again. The PPDs are fully ready to rock. And I've got a whole bunch of phaser 3s about to come online. Doing some light skirmishing damage. He's only got a single plasma torpedo left. How about now? Can we capture him? Nah, 14. Capturing is not in the cards, unfortunately. So this dreadnought is crippled. How bad is the Lawmaker? Lawmaker's in rough shape. Alive, but in rough shape. He's got no power to move. He's stopped. So, let's see if I can... There we go. This will do the end. Whew! Okay. On to the freighters. Command, break formation, engage all. So that was a fight. I know, I'm not sure how it came across, but that was tense. Because one good shot with those plasma torpedoes... Well, look at Lawmaker. That's what one good shot with a plasma R did to him. Took out his PPD, which is one of his primary weapons. Knocked out some phaser 3s. I'm sure he's repairing more. He's lost one of his plasma torpedoes. He's absolutely been gutted a bit. Only the fact that these phaser banks all are like clustered together makes him look like he's in great shape. Whew. Okay, so let's catch up to the runaway freighters. I'm gonna set all shields to normal. Reduce power draw, so that I have an accurate idea of how fast I can push this ship. PPD should be in range by the time they're charged. Well, they'll be in range, but we should be outside of minimum range. I hope. Yeah, there we go. So one PPD can destroy a freighter. Maybe. Actually, no, that was 6 hits, wasn't it? So we will increase speed. PPDs are a nice energy-efficient weapon, I think, too. I think. It only costs 2 power to charge them, right? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up in the Big Book of Armaments. So let's pick up some speed here. We want to get ahead of this. We are not going to fail again with a convoy raid. Although, you know, this time it didn't take us long and we were better positioned to take on the convoy. We spawned in the close location, which put the convoy having to pass by us in order to get away. So yeah, things are going pretty well. You know what? Things are going so well. Maximum speed. Port side, we'll get into a range of about 5. Torpedo. Target is killed. Next one is you. Torpedo. Fire. Next one is you. You're dead. And last target is you. This is the great thing about ships at this point. We're dangerous, we're deadly, and we just knife through the enemy. I'm feeling very proud, I'm feeling very happy. Confident. Overconfident. We do have to go back home to port, though. So let's see the fruits of our labor here. A dreadnought was worth 328, and the supply lines are cut. And the tile is neutral. But that's it for an episode right now. Find out next time what happens now that we've managed to neutralize the Gorn homeworld. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive notifications whenever I put out a video, which comes out every day at noon, well, at noon for East Coast United States, then just click the little bell icon. But until then, I've been Tarek, and I will see you all in the next episode.